Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be focusing on a hip mobility routine for if you have tight hips or you're looking to strengthen your hips and get a lot more mobile and functionality out of your hips. And in your training routine, this is going to be something that's very beneficial for you. You can either do this routine completely by itself, or you can do it before a training routine or workout you have for afterwards. The only thing you're going to need is a dumbbell or a kettlebell if you have one. If you don't have one, that's okay. You can still get through all of the movements. And then other than that, of course, we do need a yoga mat or a flat, soft surface, and we can get right to the routine. So we won't really be doing a warm-up today, a warm-up routine, because this routine we're doing can be used as a warm-up. But if you would like to get a little bit more warming up beforehand, you can do a walk, you can do jumping jacks, something very light and chill, because this routine is pretty chill, okay? So we're gonna first start with some hip openings standing. You can either hold on to a pole or you can hold on to a wall. And all we're gonna do while standing up straight, you're gonna bring your leg as high as you can. Then we're gonna bring it out to the side and then turn it and rotate back and down in a nice slow motion, okay? So up, out, turn, down. You might feel a little tightness more on one side than the other. That's completely fine. We're gonna do 10 of these as slow as you can on each side, okay? Just try to keep your leg, try not to turn your body and twist too much, even if you're just right here and it's a little tight, that's fine. You'll get better with time, okay? Let's do it. 10 on each side, 3, 2, 1, go ahead. Switch sides. As you can see, I almost got a little wobbly there, so it's good to hold on to something sturdy. A wall is better. And go ahead, 10 on this side, nice and slow. And rest. Whew. You might notice one side is a lot tighter and a lot more imbalanced than the other. That's okay, keep going through it, keep practicing, try to go nice and slow. I, for one, definitely have a little bit tight hips, especially on one side, so this routine is helping me as much as it's helping you. All right, so we're just going through that once. Now we're gonna be taking it down to the ground. If you wanna go through that again, you totally can. But we are going to move on, and we're going to start in a nice 90-degree side turn right here. So the goal is to have both legs making 90 degrees, okay? Right after, we're gonna turn side to side, try to lift this back leg up first, nice and slow, then the other one is following. Okay, try to keep your body nice and upright. Now you can either stick here and do these, or what you can do, and you'll notice you might slide forward a little. This is a more advanced. If you're ready for this, we're gonna turn slowly, then go up on this knee, stretch that hip forward, then back down. And repeat over, stretching up, back and forth. Really slow and controlled moves. We're gonna do this for about 30 seconds, okay? Then we might do one more set of it, or we might move on to a second part, okay? So we are going in 3, 2, 1, go. And rest. Now you can do that again, or if you're ready to move on, we can move on to the next part. It's a very similar movement, so you're gonna be in this position still, right? You're gonna hinge forward, get a nice stretch here, and we're gonna lift this back leg. So you're stretching this glute, and you're also gonna feel this nice little butt cramp right here, okay? A lot of these moves you're gonna feel in your side glutes. So we're gonna slightly hinge forward, lift that back leg for 5 seconds, slowly back down. Lift 5 seconds, back down, okay? Then we're gonna go into lifting our whole leg here, down for a few seconds. Then right after, we're gonna lift, open, slowly down, okay? We're gonna do 5 each. So 5 back foot lifted, then the whole leg lifting. That one we're not holding for 5 seconds. We're just gonna lift slow, back down. We'll do it together. I'll talk through this one. And 3, 2, 1, lifting the back foot. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly down, up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down, up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down, last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down. Now we're lifting this whole leg. Okay, just up and down slowly. 2-second hold at the top. Hold, 1, 2, down. 1, up. 1, 2, slowly down. Up. 1, 2, 3, 2 more, you got it. 1, 2, 4, 1 more. 1, 2, 5. Nice. Now you're gonna sit back on your hands like this. This should feel a nice deep stretch. We're gonna lift this leg open. Hold, 1, 2, slowly down for 5. Up, 1, 2, slowly down. Up, 1, 2, slowly down. 3, up as wide as you can. 1, 2, slowly down. 4, 1 more. 1, 2, slowly down. Amazing. So now we're gonna pivot to the other side, nice and slow, and we're gonna do the same thing. This is when you're gonna notice one side is probably tighter than the other. Mine is this side. I know it can be difficult to lift, and you might feel that cramping feeling. If you cramp too hard, you can stretch it out for a second, but try to push through it, okay? And lifting the back foot 5 times, 5-second hold. 3, 2, 1, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down. 2. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down. 3, woo. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, slowly down. We're gonna lift that whole leg and go. Just 2 seconds. 1, 2, slowly down. Try to stay upright. 1, 2, down. Good. Up. 1, 2, down. That was 3. 2 more. 1, 2, slowly down. 4. 1 more. 1, 2, slowly down. 5. Sitting back, turning, a nice beautiful turn. Feel good in that stretch. Now we're gonna do 5 with a 2-second hold. And opening, 1, 2, down. 1, 2, down. Nice and slow. Really stretch that hip. Open, 1, 2, 3. Good, 2 more. Keep the foot on the ground, both of them. 1, 2, slowly down. Last one. 1, 2, slowly down. Nice. Your hips should be feeling nice and mobile. The next thing we're gonna do is, we don't need our dumbbell yet. We're gonna be in a nice straddle position, okay? If your straddle's super wide, that's amazing. If it's not, that's okay. Just go as wide as you can, okay? So once we're in this straddle position, we're going to bring one leg in like this. Try not to get it caught on your mat. Turn it down, then hinge forward. You're gonna feel a deep hamstring stretch and a hip stretch, okay, at the same time. Down, hinge, back up, turn, kick out, up, down, hinge, up. And we're just gonna repeat that, okay? We're gonna do 5 on each side. All right, get as wide as you can. Try not to drag your foot. Try to actually lift it. If you need to sit up on a box or a yoga block or something, that's gonna help you a little bit more if this is uncomfortable already. And we are going in 3, 2, 1, go. Rest. Ooh, that one's a sneaky one, but it's a good one. If it feels tight, more reason to do these. And you know, there are a lot of very good physical therapists and hip mobility specialists, I should say, on YouTube even, that are really, they go very in depth. So if you're like super beginner, that might be something that you want to do. So yeah, lots of information out there for every level. So what we're gonna do with this next one, if you have a weight, you're gonna hold it, you're gonna be on one knee, one foot is out, pointing out to the side. We're gonna be holding the weight here for some resistance, and we're sinking down as low as you can physically stretch outwards. Knee going out to the side, opening up that hip. We're gonna hold for 5 seconds, then slowly back up, down again, 5 seconds, okay? We are going to do, I think we should do 10 on each side. That sounds good. One time through. pretty much for everything today. All right, 10 each side. Try to keep up with my pace. 3, 2, 1, or I'll count the 5 seconds. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up, down again, nice and wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back up. I think that's 4. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back up, deep stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. Nice and low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! This should be a very good inner thigh stretch as well. Switch over to the next side. Same thing. If you don't have a weight, just do it without a weight. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up, chest up tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Almost there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Get a deep stretch. Get deeper every time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back up. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wonderful. That's the only thing we're gonna really use the dumbbell for, all right? This next one is a little more challenging. Okay, it's like a build up today. We're gonna be going, make sure your mat doesn't slip. We're gonna be going into a nice deep side lunge. Knee is out, you're sitting back. Toe is out, knee is opening up. You can use your hands, or if you can get really low where your butt touches, that's amazing. If not, just use your hands. And we're gonna go to one side, over to the next side, okay? With a slight hold. So keep your hands on the ground if you want. Get as low as you can, keep your chest upright. All the way over, okay? We're gonna do 5 on each side. As low as you can get your butt. You need to move your mat. If it's sliding like mine, you can do that. And 3, 2, 1, nice and slow, go. And rest. So you'll notice you can start getting deeper and deeper for each of those, okay? That's what's really nice about these moves, is as you do them more, you're gonna be able to stretch those muscles safely and get more mobile. If you wanna go through any of these again, you can. We are moving on to the next one. So the next one, you're gonna go into a deep lunge position. As deep as you can get. If you're on your hands, that's cool. You can stay up here. Push your hips forward, and we're gonna rotate this arm up and down for 10. Okay, if you can go with your forearms on the ground like this, it is a little more strenuous. Your hip's gonna be a little slightly out, and you're gonna rotate up and back down, okay? Let's do it. We're gonna do 10 on each side. If you wanna stay on your hands like this, perfectly fine, or go down to your forearms. 10 each, 3, 2, 1, and go. And we're going to switch sides. If you have yoga blocks, that would be cool to put your hands or forearms up on if you need a prop. All right, we're going again. 10 on this side, stretch nice and low, and go. And we are done with those. If you want to go through it again, you totally can. We're going to move on to some frog pose positions. So the first one, we're going to be in a frog position on our forearms, and you want your feet turned outwards if you can, okay? The balls of your feet on the heels on the ground, facing outwards, as wide and low as you can get. Then we're going to slowly push back. While doing this, try to keep your back flat. Try not to start lifting like that. Just go as far as you can while keeping your back flat. As far until you feel that deep stretch. And then come back forward, okay? We're gonna do 10 of these. The last one we're holding for 10 seconds. All right, all the way back and go. Last one and hold 10 seconds. And slowly we're going to transition up on our hands, and we're going to kind of repeat that same thing. You're going to drive your hips forward and then push back as far as you can, okay? Might be a small range of motion. Forward as much as you can and back. Then hold for 10 seconds, 10 reps, and go. 10 seconds, hold. And relax. We're gonna push up to downward dog. And we're just gonna hold this position, okay? You don't have to have your heels touch. You can stay on your toes. Keep the back nice and flat. A nice hamstring stretch. And then we are going to walk all the way up. You can turn or face a different way. We're going to go into a wide straddle stretch, really wide as you can get. Toes slightly out. And we're going to bring our hands to the ground, forearms to the ground if you can. If you can get super wide like that, as wide as you can, and hold. Slowly go back on your hands if you're on your forearms. Walk your feet slowly in. If you're like me and your feet sweat, your feet are going to be sliding on your mat. Slowly up. And we are done. I hope that was nice and relaxing for you. I know some of those movements, even for me, are a little uncomfortable and it feels very tight, maybe in my hips or my knees. So this just means we probably need to improve our mobility and functionality a little bit more, which you can do with videos like this. And you can also do it by training when you're lifting weights and you're doing exercises by challenging yourself to go a little bit deeper safely in the exercises that you're doing. For example, squats or lunges. If you notice you're super tight, you might want to practice progressively getting a little bit deeper and make sure you have good ankle mobility, hip mobility, and are being safe, but also challenging yourself, or else you're not going to get any better. I hope you like this routine. Let me know how you feel about it in the comments. Ask any questions you have. Please subscribe and like this video if you thought it was very valuable. And I will see you all for the next one.